So Billy mowed one with the MT because we do two of them, right? One across from the other. And the one has a big hill that the MT just doesn't do so well on. And the B does better. So I took the B and mowed that one, and Billy used the MT. And he come back to the trailer and he said, I don't think that backyard has ever looked that good. And I was telling him the other day that I think that the 56 deck that's on the MT cuts just a little bit better than the 56 that's on the B. The 56 on the B still cuts really good, but I think the other 56 just cuts a little bit better, leaves a little bit better of a cut, and which is weird because the one that I have on the MT is the older style. It's a little bit different on top, it's a little bit different underneath, the baffles are different, and I've explained that to you guys in the past, but I was saying before, I think that older style cuts a little bit better, but you know, that's how most manufacturers everything are, not just mowers, vehicles, everything. You know, they get a good thing and then they change it, and you know, like I said, the 56 on the B still is a really good cutting deck, but it's just the other one, the older style, cuts just a little bit better.
I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one. Only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules, my life destroyed. A life destroyed. Until I walk awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? Can I take? Can I be your suit?
So I had a customer text me, she got her bill. I've been mowing her yard and plowing her driveway for probably 6 years. I even brought in like 9 yards of topsoil and leveled out her front yard. I installed flower beds probably 4 years back and mulched it all, planted a bunch of plants, stuff like that. I've had her for a long time, and so she just sent me a text and said, I have a couple questions. Are you still billing monthly? And did you raise your price from $25 a cut to $40 a cut? First off, my minimum's $30. I don't touch anything under $30. But I texted her back and I said, yeah, I'm still invoicing monthly. I said, that's the invoice you just got. But I said, you have been at $40 a week for the last 2 years, ever since you bought the small lot right next to your house, and I've been mowing that as well. And so she texted me back and she said, I am so sorry. She goes, I must have forgot. She goes, it just slipped my mind. She said, she goes, my husband just had a heart attack and is recently in the hospital. So I said, it's no problem, you know, no big deal at all. But I mean, I have records of everything. I could send her the past 2 years of invoices just to show her if she didn't believe me. But just, you got to be patient with your customers. I have customers I've had for years, and as they've gotten older, I've actually had one customer where I showed up to mow her lawn, and I'd been mowing it for 2 months in the season. Then I showed up 1 week, and she usually comes out every week, waves, says hi, whatever. I showed up 1 week and she came out and asked me who I was and what I was doing there. It happens. These customers get older and they get a little funky sometimes, you know. They forget stuff, man, and they don't necessarily get Alzheimer's. But old timers, whatever.
Alzheimer's.
Yeah, it's called, well, I call it Alzheimer's, whatever. Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
But whatever you want to call it. But either way, you guys know what I'm talking about. But you got to be patient with these people. And You know, like this case right here, she's got a lot going on, and it just slipped her mind.
Billy's in the vlog, so it's gonna be the best part.
Oh, whatever. We just stopped home to swap out mowers and grab the Toro because we're gonna go try to mow my church before the rain comes. But my case of sizzling bacon sunflower seeds came in, so the case is in the, there's 12 bags in a case, that's in the trailer. And then I ordered a 2-pack. There's a bag of taco in there, but there's a bag of cheeseburger flavored sunflower seeds, and I want to try these. I was gonna order a case, and I'm like, well, what if I don't like them? So you can't order just one bag, but you can order a 2-pack. So I did the 2-pack of taco and cheeseburger. We're gonna try these out. We're gonna see how they are. Something fell on me.
Good. That's
when I opened that pack.
Throwing bags in.
Oh, they send a little Emporium candy. It's a magnet.
I get it.
Whatever. There ain't nothing metal in here.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, the magnet things for the phone. So I'm excited to try out these cheeseburger ones. Take a breath, boy. You get in these laughing fits, you're gonna pass out. You're gonna hang your tongue out like a Saint Bernard. You're gonna catch a bug in your mouth. I'm gonna die laughing. My wife has our table in here, the center leaf, and that this table is insanely long, but she sanded it down and restained it and is sealing it, so it's taking up my garage. And then of course the MT deck, the 48 GHS deck. So good day today. We actually thought that we weren't going to be able to even get our Thursday list done, the whole thing. We did the whole Thursday list and all the big ones off our Friday list, and it started raining on us. You're such a goofball. But I was having a problem with the MT where it didn't seem to me like it was running at the right RPMs. It wasn't throwing grass as far. So let me show you guys what I did. I have this here. There's this diagnostic tool. A lot of people have these. It's like a scanner gun, and you take these strips and you stick them on like a flywheel or whatever, and then you point that gun at it, and the screen will tell you, it reads the revolutions going around, and the screen will tell you how many RPMs you're running at. Or you can spend $120 and buy one of these fancy little things, and all you do is you start the engine up on whatever, and then you take the end right here where it's kind of dirty, and you just touch it to the spark plug wire, and it reads the exact RPMs. And I was right. It was running at about 3,540 RPMs at full throttle, and according to the manual, it should run at about 3,600 RPMs. So on top of a Walker engine, I've seen other engines like this, but I've seen it on all Walkers. There's a governor rod that comes out and has numbers, says 1, 2, 3, 4, and the spring goes to it, and it was on number 3. So I moved it to number 2, and it dropped the RPMs even lower at full throttle. So then I moved it to number 4, and at full throttle, with no load on it, which means the blades aren't on, I was at 3,690 RPMs, which is right where I wanted it to be, right in the vicinity. They said 3,600 minimum and 3,750 is the max RPMs you want with no load, which means without the blades on. So right now it's at 3,690, which is good enough for me, and the thing ran great all day and did well, discharged perfectly fine. And then we came home and swapped out for the Toro because I had those bigger properties like our church. It's just massive and really bumpy, and there's no way I was mowing it with that walker. But anyway, so we got all that done, and it just started to sprinkle, so we'll see how much rain we get. And I know I've been dragging you guys along with this whole dually thing, but the dually will be, he called me this afternoon, I should have the dually back tomorrow, and I will do a separate video on that and run you guys through everything it was doing and everything that has now been done to that thing. But anyway, you gonna screw it up today?
Yeah. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, leave a thumbs up, and comment. If you want to, you don't have to, but if you want to, you can. And I have a sunflower seed in my pocket.
He has a sunflower seed in his pocket. So, alright, we will see you guys.